Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning. Starting all over. Time now is 1:10 a.m. Eastern. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Virgo, Virgo placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, wherever you may have Virgo placement in your chart. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. If it's your first time here, subscribe to the notification bell so you know we're going live. As always, cross watches, you are welcome to join us. Okay. Brief quick message. Starting come January, I will be seeking new moderators to add to the moderator family. So if you are a regular subscriber here and you are a regular follower who's been following this platform, this channel for some time, and you are interested in wanting to become a moderator, please do introduce yourself and leave a brief message in the communication tab. Okay. As always, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting the channel. Okay, so Virgos, allow us to begin, okay? Because I felt that this is going to be a very important message coming in from your spirit ancestor, okay? So the first message that I received, download that I was receiving from my Virgos going into the new year of 2026, January, okay? That message that I was receiving from my Virgos, the first message that I got for you, Virgos, is that Spirit was saying, remember back during your childhood, for my older people who are the firstborn, if you are the firstborn sibling in your family and you are the oldest child, there was a time before your siblings were brought upon this earth, you was an only child. And during that period of life, when you was an only child, Spirit had instilled in you right from wrong. Your family showered you with gifts. You were spoiled as an only child. Mom or dad or both blessed you with a lot of love. And you had grown used to receiving that special kind of attention and love that your parents had blessed upon you in your life. So you already knew what it felt like to be loved and to give love and to cherish that feeling, that vibration, that energy. It wasn't until mom and dad decided to bring forth another life to add to the family, a little playmate, if you will. When that second sibling came into play, there were things that you had to learn to adjust with. Starting with, you had to learn how to be a protector. You had to learn how to help guide your younger siblings' footsteps. You had to kind of show them the way. Um, you had to also learn how to not just accept them, but you had to learn how to love them. You had to learn how to um, gather some form of understanding of communication of this new bond of love, this friendship that you had to learn how to adjust to. With that being said, you had to learn how to split things. You had to learn how to share with your sibling. You had to learn how to understand that during birthdays and holidays and vacation, it wasn't all about you. Now you have a second sibling that you have to divide things equally down the middle, and you have to share these things, and you have to give. Um, and so I say that, and I share that with you because for some reason, the spirit wanted that message to be out there. Okay, spirit wanted you to receive this message because sometimes in life it's not always about me, 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 me. Sometimes in life we have to learn how to get along. We have to understand. We have to understand that there are rules and guidelines and regulations to everything that we do in life. Nothing is free. And we have to understand that it's all about respect and honesty, right? Because when you grow up, your parents they set those rules and guidelines in the household. um, how to be respectful, how to be honest. Don't talk back, right? No back talking aloud, no lying, no fibbing. Always tell the truth and speak the truth. If it's something that you don't know or understand, ask questions, right? A quiet mouth don't get fed. And so if it's something that you want, speak up. You know what I'm saying? A closed mouth don't get fed. So if it's something that you're seeking, you need to speak it, but let it be known. And then there's times when you have to learn how to um, feed people out of a long handled spoon, right? Mom and dad, you might have heard your mom say, well, two wrongs don't make a right, right? And so sometimes we go through this period of life of not quite understanding what it is we need to know. And so then we have to seek a higher power, right? A higher learning. We have to go to spirit for everything. We have to communicate with spirit. Sometimes we have to also get quiet and we have to listen to what spirit is trying to say to us or what spirit is trying to show us. I see you guys coming in. Good morning, you guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I apologize for the little difference. We had a little bit of Wi-Fi interference a while ago. So I had to go out and I had to come back in. So good morning to you guys. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. I hope you guys had a blessed Christmas. I hope you was able to enjoy yesterday. Okay, today is a new day. It's now the 26th. And so now we have to once again go back to that checklist and we have to start checking things off our list. What do we need to get done when it comes to our priorities, right? And so I told you earlier when I left off in your last reading that I was going to go a little bit deep and I was going to do some investigating and I was going to do a little bit of research and I was going to carefully examine what it was Spirit was trying to say to Virgo because I felt like your last reading was kind of all over the place. And so I needed a little bit of mental clarity and truth when it comes to what it is Spirit is trying to say. I need it to be plain and simple. So I had to go back in. I had to do a little bit of digging. All right. And so, Virgo, as I went digging, exploring, researching, examining, took some time to be quiet and meditate, communicate with Spirit. I had to be quiet. I had to ask Spirit to show me, guide me, show me what it is you are trying to say exactly so I'll know. I need a better understanding. So, Spirit, show me what it is I need to know, right? As a Virgo. And so, this is the message that Spirit gave me for Virgo. And please feel the needs, as you come in, give it a thumbs up, hit the like button, okay? If you're here, if you're my moderators, introduce yourself as a moderator. If you're a subscriber, if you're a follower, introduce yourself. Cross watchers, you're also welcome to introduce yourself as well, but keep it classy, okay? Um, Virgo, the message that I'm getting for you guys, moving forward into 2026, as you move forward toward this new beginning, after going through trials and tribulations, storms, ups and downs, distractions, disturbances, whatever the case may be, Virgo, first card came out is you. You are the hermit. Okay? You are definitely the hermit. So, you being the hermit, take your time to go within and seriously reflect with this here high priestess. Right behind that high priestess, you are the empress. So, immediately, what Spirit was telling me is as you take time to go within and reflect, and as you take time to go away to heal, to rest, to rejuvenate, to bounce back. Allow this to also be a time of carefully consideration of examination during your research. For you to use wisdom and guidance and understanding and intellect when it comes to the high priestess. To definitely, if it's anything that you don't know, that you don't understand, Spirit is saying, don't be afraid to call upon your spiritual ancestors, your spiritual roots, your spiritual guides, your spiritual, your spirit angels. Spirit is telling you that you are the empress. You are the one who gives birth to new ideas, no matter what other people say to you. You are always the one, Virgo. You are the nanny, you're the nurse, you're the doctor, you're the mommy, you're the daddy, you're the teacher, you're the pastor, you're the prophet, you're the bishop, you're everything that society instills in you as a child. This is my new coffee mug. I just got it yesterday. Don't pay attention to what it says. It says good for the plot. I was in Walmart a couple of days ago and I was in a rush, so I grabbed it. It was pink. It got my attention. I grabbed it. But anyway, Virgos. As I was saying, as a child, Virgo, especially for my older children, for my firstborns, okay, I'm really speaking to you for my firstborns because there's something about being the firstborn child. It's something about being the oldest. It's also something about being the baby of the family, being the youngest, right? Even when it comes to between the first two kids, the oldest and the child that's born right after the oldest, right? Those first two kids that come into the world, whether you're two sisters or sister and brother or two brothers, is very important for those siblings to learn how to get along, love each other, teach each other, help guide each other, direct each other, be there for each other. Although in life, as you get older and you grow, sometimes siblings will grow apart. One sibling will move to the other side of the country, the other sibling will go to the other side. Sometimes siblings lose communication with one another and they don't speak. Sometimes siblings grow up to have civil rivalry. One is jealous of the other, it becomes a competition. Sometimes siblings feel the need to compete with one another. Sometimes things go perfect for one sibling and things don't go as good for the other sibling, right? One sibling feels left out in the cold, the other one, you see the other one is moving forward and just gliding by. And why this sibling and not you? Because that's the message that I'm receiving from the download, right? So, like I said, Virgo, you're the Empress. You are the High Priestess. You are the Hermit. These three cards started out your reading. And Spirit wants you to know that as you take time to seriously go within and reflect, to stay confident when it comes to who you are. Some of you have strong Leo placements. You could be a Leo, Venus, or a Leo rising, or a Leo moon, or you can have Leo placements somewhere in your birth chart. So Spirit is telling you, even though you're going through the pressure, whatever it is you're going through, remain confident in who you are. Know who you are. Believe in yourself. Love yourself. Don't let other people come in as a distraction to deteriorate you from who you are. Don't allow people to come in and break your self-esteem, because people are going to talk about you regardless, when you're doing good, when you're doing bad. When people don't know what the hell's going on in your life, they are going to assume the worst. People are going to swear up and down that you are out in the cold, you don't have this and you don't have that. And in life, you are simply trying to keep up with yourself. It's not about keeping up with the Joneses. It's not about competition. It's about survival. You know what I'm saying? It's about survival. It's not about what you see on social media. It's not about worrying about what you see on, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. It's all about keeping up with yourself spiritually, what it is you need to have in order for you to survive the real world. Because sometimes we get caught up on materialistic things, and Spirit is telling you it's not always about materialistic things, because sometimes those material things are gifted to us from Spirit. But Spirit also wants you to know that the same way you receive those material things, you can also lose those material things, right? Like, for example, sometimes we want to get out there and we want the brand new car. We want the brand new house. We want the big house. We want the 2027 Mercedes, Rolls Royce, or whatever, Cadillac, whatever, right? And you get it. Spirit allows you to get it. Spirit's like, okay, well, you know what? You did work hard. You earned that. You know what I'm saying? You bust your ass. Okay, cool. Let me get him and bless you with this house. Let me bless you with, house on the beach. Let me give you that car. Let me take you on that world trip around, that vacation around the world. Okay, fly you first class. I'm gonna give you all that. But in the process, what people have to understand is that sometimes those storms are gonna come, right? Which is why we have things that Spirit will show us. The flood will come in and will lift your house up off the ground and drown and flood that house out. Spirit will come and the water will rise above your car and cover your whole entire car, causing us to become homeless, right? A lot of times, some of us have all experienced what it's like to either be in a flood, be in some sort of storm, heavy winds. You might get the roof might tear off your house, a tree might fall in, you might get in an accident. We don't know, but these things is reality. And so Spirit lets you know that it don't matter how far you travel, don't matter where you go. I give it in the same way I give it, I could take it. And so that's why Spirit says you can only serve one master. You can't serve both. Okay, you're gonna have to keep it real at some point. You're gonna have to be honest. You're going to have to take a look in the mirror, take a closer look at yourself and examine yourself, examine the situation, examine the circumstances, examine the part that you yourself played in it. Because no matter what you have been through or gone through, it takes two. Whether you was a good person or the bad person, the right person or the wrong person, it takes two. Because when we open that door and we let somebody in, that's on us, right? Because you have choices, you have decisions, you have to choose whether or not you want to involve yourself with somebody, or you want to allow this person to become a part of your life, right? And then we fall, we slip, we bump our heads, we get caught up, we become led astray, right? We blindfolded, we think, love is blind, and so we find ourselves getting caught up in this entanglement, this third party situation, not knowing. And so we think that, oh, this feels real good. This is good. It feels so right. Yeah, it's wrong, but it feels so right. How can something that's wrong feel so right? Because the chemistry is there. The sexual chemistry is there. The attraction is there. The mutual conversation is there. We're vibing. We both enjoy the same thing. The music is good. The drinking is good. But then behind all that shit, when that person walk out the door, a couple of days later, we're back to square one. You're getting ghosted, blocked, deleted, cut off, no communication. This person is going back to their main person. You can find yourself caught up in a team with somebody who's either married, living a double life, in the closet. You understand what I'm saying? All kind of things come with that, right? Consequences. And so Spirit always tells us to be careful when it comes to the things that we choose. Be careful who you open the door to. Be careful who you entertain. Be careful when it comes to the steps you make, right? The shoes you put on. When you go out that door, make sure you dot your I's and you cross your T's. And always go to Spirit first. Don't just want to do what you want to do. When it comes to you trying to do anything, when you get up in the morning, you need to make sure you communicate with Spirit. Okay, Spirit, what is it that I need to do? God, show me what it is I need to get done for the day. Going off your checklist. What's the first thing I need to do? What's the next thing I need to do? Yeah, I want that, but what is it that I need? You know what I'm saying? How much does this cost? What can I afford? What can I not afford? Right? And like I said before, I told you guys I was gonna go digging, and so I kept receiving these spirit downloads, right? And so I titled this reading "Message from Above." Aunt Sister, is trying to communicate with you, and so You have to keep the confidence in yourself. You have to believe in yourself when it comes to that Leo card. Because, like I said, the Hermit card came out first, Virgo. That's you. This is your reading, right? You are the Hermit. You're the Hermit. You're the Empress. You're the High Priestess. You have Leo placements. These cards came out. And the reason why these cards came out is because Spirit wants you to know that the time has come for you to take back your power and focus on your most priorities, right? The Queen of Wands came out behind all of that. Focus on your main priorities and stand in your power, okay? Don't just stand in your power, but move in moderation. Seek patience. Allow Spirit's guides to show you what it is you need to know. Because I kept asking, well, why is it that the Emperor keeps popping up in your reading? You have the Empress and the Emperor in your reading with the Temperance card. I told you guys that I was going to go back and do some digging because I need to get a clearer understanding on why it is the Emperor and the Empress kept popping in your reading with the Temperance card, right? Moon card. I was like, okay, Spirit, what is it that you're trying to say to Virgo? And Spirit made it clear as day. Spirit said, well, one, not only do you need to take a moment to do some self-reflection and to go within, but you're needing to use wisdom and intellect. You're needing to seek his face. Seek, O ye, he, the kingdom's face. Seek Jesus' face. You are the Empress. You are the Hermit. Know who you are, because in you, the Spirit's letting you know that, Spirit is saying, you're a part of me, I'm a part of you. So take me with you. Know that I'm with you at all times. Don't be afraid to tap on the door. Don't be afraid to call on Spirit. Spirit is saying he's with you. So I need for you to pay attention to these red flags. I need for you to seek my face. I need for you to understand that as the Emperor, when I show up, the Emperor is showing up and saying to you, okay, the time has come for justice to be served. The Emperor is saying the time has come for justice to be served. The time has come for somebody to give accountability for their actions because somebody didn't want to. Somebody didn't want to admit to their wrongdoing. Somebody kept playing these mind games, this manipulation, using trickery and deceit, lying to you, fibbing to you, taking advantages of your kindness because they viewed you as being weak and vulnerable. And so Spirit said, oh, hell no. See, Spirit sees things that we don't see. And so just because you're dealing with somebody and you feel like, well, this is the only person who I've been dealing with, messing with, Spirit is saying, yeah, I'm aware of what you're doing, but you're not aware of what this person is doing to you. And so now I'm going to have to bring it into full fruition. I'm going to have to show you exactly what it is this person is doing. So now Spirit is about to bring some shit where you have to see it. Okay, this person was lying to you. You found out. This person was cheating on you. You found out. This person was stealing from you. You found out. So Spirit says that this person was lying and cheating and stealing from you and being deceitful and led you astray and led you blind, he had to send the Emperor in. And so the Emperor said, all shit stops right here. So it's time for justice to come into play. The Emperor said, I am the judge. I am the one who calls the shots in this shit. I run this shit. So the Emperor said, guess what? It's time for some cease and desist. It's time for me to end this bullshit. The death card shows up. So Spirit is saying, okay, I had to end this because it was getting too deep. This person was digging a knife in your back, digging it in your chest and ripping that shit out your back. And this person was plotting on you from day one and you didn't even know this person was a crook and a thief. So therefore the Spirit had to bring in the Emperor. Okay, so now it's like you are the Hermit. You got the High Priestess helping you. You're the Empress. So now with that Hermit, that Empress, that High Priestess, that what is it, the Ace of Cups, okay? Spirit is saying, you know what, I have to come in here and I have to be hardcore about this, right? And so I have to send in the emperor because Virgo, you are the empress, but you don't work alone. So Spirit is saying you don't work alone. You are the empress. So therefore, you being the empress, I have to come in as your emperor and I have to shut some shit down. So therefore, it's time for justice to be served. This person has to receive some sort of consequences for the bullshit they put you through. And so now the death card shows up as this is an ending. It's time for me to shut this shit down with the world card. It's time for me to sweep this bullshit out the door and make room for new shit. Because see, what you wasn't aware of is that some of you was dealing with the devil. The devil showed up. And when the devil shows up for one reason and one reason only: to lie, cheat, kill, and destroy. Right? To lie, cheat, kill, steal, and destroy. Right? This is the person you was dealing with, wearing a false mask. The person came in with the moon card, Pisces energy, Capricorn energy, led you astray. Wearing a false mask, being deceitful as hell. Five of Swords, spiritual sabotage. They saw you moving forward. They saw you about to be blessed. Every time Spirit blesses you with a new beginning, a new transformation, a new you giving birth. Every time something good is getting ready to take place in your life, here comes that distraction. Because the devil knows that you are about to be blessed. So because the devil knows that you are about to be blessed, the devil has to come with some sort of destructive, criticism. The devil has to come in with a rude awakening. The devil has to use trickery to see how weak and vulnerable you really are. See how stupid, crazy, illiterate you really are. Well, let me see if Virgo is dumb as hell. Let me see if I can come in here and pull the wool over Virgo's eyes. And let me see if I can trick Virgo and lie to Virgo and do what I got to do, get in, get out. And so for some of you, it led to some sort of huge disappointment because you was dealing with this here devil energy with the Five of Cups. It led to abandonment issues. It led to rejection. It led to conflict, consequence, jealous, and envy with the Five of Wands. Because you was dealing with a narcissist, a liar, and a thief. The Seven of Swords, somebody who was watching you, who was plotting on you from the very beginning. You was dealing with somebody who had you entrapped, all in your mind, all in your head, feeling as though you were stuck, feeling defeated with the Two of Swords, Eight of Swords energy, feeling entrapped. You feeling like a prisoner inside your own body because you dealt with a third party, somebody who had somebody else who broke your heart, leaded you astray, left you out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles. Somebody who stabbed you in the back multiple times because you kept taking this person back over and over again, not knowing this person was ripping your heart out. They was coming in, and this is what they did. They left you with a tower of events. For some of you, you had to hit rock bottom. For some of you, you lost everything. For some of you, you had to move. You had to run like hell. You had to hide. You had to seek protection. For some of you, you had to get a restraining order because this person was abusing you mentally, verbally, emotionally, physically, putting their hands on you, breaking up shit in your house, scaring your kids. Some of you had grown sons fighting your significant other. People going, whoever it was between your oldest son and your lover, your partner, whatever, spouse, in and out of jail. Every time you turn around, this person is starting shit. You're dealing with somebody who suffered with addictive pattern behavior, somebody who was strung out on drugs, gambling, porno, whatever the case may be. Snorting coke, sniffing coke, shooting up dope. You understand? Smoking crack, whatever the case may be. Stealing and robbing to support their fucking addictions. Stealing and robbing from you, lying to you. I'm sorry, baby, I won't do it no more. I love you. Take them back. You believe them, they fuck around, do the same shit. They go in and out of recovery, in and out of jail. Every time they get locked up, they come out and do the same shit. Every time they go to recovery, they get out do the same shit. Relapsing over and over and over again. That's their fuck up. That's their consequences. But when you become attached and connected to that person, you find yourself falling with them because you keep taking them back. And every time you take them back and you let them in, Like grandma used to say, when you open the door for one demonic energy, 12 more devils come with them. 12 more demons fall off. They in your crib. Shit starts breaking up. You know what I'm saying? Television messes up. Lights go out. I don't know. Water. Lights get cut off. Water get cut off. You're behind on your rent. You don't have this. You don't have that because you're dealing with somebody in your house that's fucked up, and now that energy done wore off on you. And then build up, build up until all of a sudden shit just erupts and explodes. And so now somebody has to do something. Now this person, now all hell breaks loose. Now I gotta go. I don't want to go to prison. I don't want to have to kill this person. I just want this person to leave me alone. Because if they don't, I may have to take their life. And then if I kill this person, I'm gonna go to prison. But if I go to prison, I'm gonna lose everything. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I kill them and get locked up, I'm gonna lose everything. If I stay with them, I'm gonna lose everything. So now I got to plan an escape route because I got to get the fuck away from this person. Person won't leave me alone. So now many of you find yourself having to pack up and leave all over again. Sometimes you have to move to a different state, county, city, country, just to get the fuck away from this person. Right? And so, Virgo, the King of Swords is here telling you to stick with the truth. When it comes to truth, the mental clarity and truth, stick with the truth. Fuck all that fiction and that fantasy. Stop telling yourself what the sex is good, the intimacy is good, we're real good in the bed, this person loves me. You know what I'm saying? We love each other because of the sex. But the spirit is telling you when this person gets out the bed, when y'all get out the bed, then what? You know what I'm saying? Are you the breadwinner? Are you paying the bills? What have they done for you lately? Are you stuck? Do you got somebody who you're sleeping with, but you're paying the light bill, the rent, the mortgage, the water bill, the cable, the Wi-Fi? You're putting food in there. What is this person doing for you? Do you have to go get on welfare even though you're in a relationship? You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we have to go to spirit and be like, you know what? I have to stop living beyond my means and let me go to spirit and ask spirit to show me what it is I need, not what I want. Show me what it is I need. Give me what I need. Make it affordable and feasible so I don't have to become codependent on nobody else and I don't have to rely on nobody else and I ain't got to get out there and fuck with the devil in order for me to, go from pillar to post. Because life is a bitch. I told y'all this is going to be a deep reading. I told y'all I was going to go deep. I told y'all I was going to examine the situation. I was going to research it, Virgos. I was going to try. I had to figure out what was going on. I had to communicate with spirit. I had to do some digging for us. I had to find out what was going on. And these are the downloads that spirit was giving me. So I'm just a messenger. All right. And when I'm speaking on love. I'm not sitting here criticizing because we all have been there. And trust me, when I speak for my damn self because I have been there, done that, and did that. So I've experienced that. Okay. Twice fold. I have experienced that shit. I'm speaking from my own shit because I can relate to all of that. Okay. So no, I'm not judging at all. I'm not stepping on toes. I'm not disrespecting. I'm speaking as if I'm preaching, but I'm delivering the message at the same time. So I hope that whoever this message is for, you receive it. And, do what you will with it. But carry your sea salt with you and your black salt with you. You understand what I'm saying? And your bay leaves and your cinnamon with you. Queen of Swords came in behind that King of Swords. Anytime the Queen of Swords show with the King of Swords and the King of Swords is letting you know that when it comes to seeking mental clarity and truth, stick with the damn truth. When the Queen of Swords show, the Queen of Swords telling you, say what you mean what you say, but fucking speak up for yourself. This is not the time for you to stay quiet and shut the fuck up. This is the time for you to speak the fuck up and defend yourself. Set some boundaries. Stop living in fear. Stop letting this motherfucker cause you to live in fear. Protect yourself. Pay very close attention to your intuition because you're coming in with the Queen of Cups. You are the Hermit. You are the Empress. You're coming in with the High Priestess. You're coming in with the Queen of Swords. You're coming in with the Queen of Cups. You're coming in with the Queen of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. Separate yourself from things that no longer serve you. And get in your prayer closet. The universe is trying to help you with the Wheel of Fortune. Judgment is here. So what are you going to do? You can either receive this wake-up call and take it now, or you could let this be a missed opportunity And you could say, fuck it, and let the tower come. Judgment is here. Spirit is on your side. The chariot is here to help you overcome obstacles. The chariot is here to bring you on your right path, to lead you and direct you. So when the chariot shows up, the chariot is here to let you know that you're on the right path. But with the hyphen card, sometimes you have to seek a higher power. When it comes to the hyphen card is all about seeking answers from a higher power. The hyphen card is all about paying close attention to the lessons that have been taught. The hyphen is all about doing things in a spiritual, traditional manner, especially when it comes to protecting your money. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, when it comes to the hangman, when it comes to sacrifices, when it comes to things lingering around in the air, being unsure, doubting yourself, beating up on yourself, do I stay? Do I leave? Do I go? What do I do? Having a hard time letting go of a toxic situation. Spirit is telling you to cut the damn cord. Because this person had you feeling stuck and defeated with the Two of Swords. The time has come for you to free yourself. And now is the time for you to take some time to heal and recover during this Christmas holiday. Take some time to really examine the situation. Virgo, you showed up as the Hermit, the first card in your reading. Recover and recoup. Because with the Four of Cups, when it comes to heavy meditation and contemplation, yeah, there are options. And somebody could be, somebody could be being the Lord the wrong way. And you got options and offers in front of you, but you're too busy holding on to the same fucking one cup when you got three other cups that you can't really see what's going on. And so now it's causing you to do a whole lot of heavy, like I said, meditation and contemplation. Some of you need to seek Reiki, you know, because like I said, with the Five of Pentacles, somebody was feeling left out in the cold, or somebody's afraid that you're leaving them out in the cold. But when they left you out in the cold, they didn't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? When somebody lied to you, they didn't care. When they were dishonest and disloyal, didn't give a fuck. Manipulation, trickery was coming in, fucking you, eating your food, sleeping in your bed, using your shower, watching your cable TV, your heat in the winter, your air in the summer. They didn't give a fuck that they had another bitch. They had backups, and you know what I'm saying, in their pocket. And baby mama number one, baby mama number two, baby mama number three. You know what I'm saying? They can go to this bitch, that bitch, that bitch. They got a child every motherfucking where. You know what I'm saying? You dealing with niggas that have babies on purpose just so they have a place to stay. You ever dealt with somebody who got 7, 8 different baby mamas? So when they fuck up with you and shit don't go right with you, they can just go knock on the door, pick up the phone, and call baby mama number one, baby mama number two, baby mama number three, and just tell each of them bitches, I love you, I love you, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Let's get together. Sometimes you got motherfuckers that marry a bitch for financial reasons only because they're looking for a place to stay. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to be careful with that shit, Virgos. And some of you with the Six of Swords, you have been. You're like, you know what? Enough is enough. It's time for me to get away from this toxic bullshit and leave. I know this is a deep ass reading. I know it feels as though, cuts like a knife. Like I said again, I'm just a spiritual messenger. I am the angel. I'm speaking from your angels, your spirit ancestors, okay? I've been there. I done that. I did that. I can relate. What the fuck? This is my reading. This is my story. This is my testimony. I've been there. I done that. I did that. Trust me. I know, baby. I lived it. Okay? But I'm not the only bitch who's ever gone through this bullshit, which is why I feel it the way I do. Because you're being spiritually attacked with the Nine of Swords. Some of you are losing sleep, having nightmares and bad thoughts and bad dreams because this person is spiritually attacking you. Okay? The Nine of Wands, feeling overwhelmed, overworked, drained emotionally, verbally, and mentally. Time has come for change. I'm busting my ass and I'm sitting here and I'm working a motherfucking job and I'm here every day, but I'm not getting paid for it. And now January is here, and now the cost of living is going up. Inflation is a motherfucker. Healthcare is going up. I'm living from pillar to post, check, from check to check. And every time I get paid, I'm going broke the same fucking day because I gotta pay the rent, pay the mortgage, pay the light, pay the cable, pay the Wi-Fi. I gotta put food in the house, gas in the car. I gotta pay the doctor bill. I gotta pay the dentist bill. I gotta, make sure my kids got lunch. I gotta pay daycare. I gotta buy diapers. You understand what I'm saying? I gotta buy socks. I gotta do the laundry. And it's always what you have to do. and you're sitting here counting your dollars. Single dollars, $5, $10, $20, $50, $100 bills. Where's it going to? You're sitting here writing shit down so that you don't forget shit. And so now it's making you feel like, well, goddamn, I got a full time job, but the full time job not enough. Now I got to get out here and get a part time job to go with the full time job. And now I'm losing sleep. I got to find somebody to help me take care of my kids. While I sit here and go to this job and that job, I got to feed the dog, walk the dog, feed the cat. Even the dog got a doctor's appointment. The cat got to have shots. You understand what I'm saying? So now you view the whole fucking situation as a burden. 10 of Wands, and you're sitting here saying, well, goddamn, I got this person in my life. I roll over and I wake up with this motherfucker every day. I go to sleep with this motherfucker every day. And when I wake up in the morning, it's the same scenario, same situation, same story. What the fuck is this nigga doing? Is he helping me or is he not helping me? Or what do we have? Are we just fucking? Is it just sex? Are we feeling each other? Where we go from here? Is this a relationship? Is it just a hump and bump and a quick hit and miss? What is it? Are we in a relationship? Are we engaged? What are we doing? I'm planning for the future. Are we building, climbing? What the fuck is we doing? Is we saving? Is we investing? Because right now we ain't got shit in the bank to fall on. But yeah, it's two of us. And so therefore we shouldn't be struggling this motherfucking hard when it's two people. You understand what I'm saying? So something's not right. Because if it's two people in this motherfucker, what is wrong? Because I shouldn't have to carry the motherfucking load. It should be a easy breeze. Because we both know what the fuck is going on. We both know what the fuck got to be paid. So there shouldn't be shit lacking with two people. Because if it is, something ain't right. And I'm not judging. I'm telling you. I've been there. I've done it. I did it. So I understand. I relate. Trust me. My testimony, my story, I lived it. But when I tell you I had to go through this and I had to examine it and I had to research it, Virgos. Because it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. This is the download, Spirit. I'm telling you, I had to sit here and I was communicating with Spirit, and Spirit told me, Tracy, this is the reading that you have to give to your Virgos. I know you don't want to do it, Tracy, because I know you feel as though you're stepping on toes and you don't want to disrespect nobody and you don't want to hurt nobody, but God damn it, somebody needs to hear the motherfucking truth. So help me, God. And so here you are trying to make plans for the future. 2 of Wands. Trying to focus on your goals. People also taking notice of your hard work, believe it or not, with the 3 of Pentacles. But yes, trying to focus very hard on your goals. With the 7 of Wands standing. Protecting yourself. Protecting your values. Values, morals, character. Well, what happened to my character? What happened to my morals? What happened to me respecting myself? What happened to me loving myself? What happened to me being real and keeping it real? What happened to me not giving a fuck about keeping up with the Joneses? Spirit, speak to me. Exactly. That's why I'm single also, sweetheart. Single and settling. Okay, and I ain't gonna lie and say I haven't dated. I have, but motherfuckers who I've tried to date, they wasn't hitting no shit. Because everybody want to come with the same motherfucking song and dance. And I'm like, you know what? I could do better by motherfucking stuff. I don't need you. Because if I got to struggle like this, then motherfucker get the fuck out my life. You know what I'm saying? If you don't mean me no good, leave me the fuck alone. Either you going to have to step or I'm going to have to step because I don't want to have to fuck you up. And I'm not going to let you fuck me up. So before I let you fuck me up, I'm telling you right now, if you even leap, I'm fucking you up. So therefore, I'm going to walk the fuck away to avoid that bullshit. Been there, done that, and did that. You feel me? So again, protecting your heart, as you should be. 8 of Pentacles, focusing on stability and security, as you should be. Never let a motherfucker come into your life to distract you, to mislead you, to deceive you, and use dishonesty and lies, fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? Focus on your stability, your blanket. Provide for you. Stop feeding motherfuckers that won't come feed you. Stop, don't put a pot of soup on and spaghetti and pasta to feed motherfuckers if ain't nobody inviting you to the table, giving you a piece of chicken and some bread and collard greens and macaroni and cheese and stuff, and fuck all that. If it's just you, then, fix enough just for you, baby. Lunch for you, breakfast for you. Fuck letting everybody eat out your fucking refrigerator and cabinets, and then when it comes time to have to restock, you are the person who has to go grocery shopping and restock that shit. Ain't nobody coming to help you restock shit. So stop feeding these motherfuckers. Exactly. Focus on your damn self with the Nine of Pentacles. When it comes to giving and receiving, be careful who you give your energy to. When it comes to you needing to resolve issues and manage your resources, Spirit is saying manage your resources wisely and carefully and choose correctly. Careful who you give your energy to when it comes to the Six of Pentacles. Because you don't want motherfuckers stealing from you, breadcrumbing you, coming to steal your energy, because that's what vampires do. Vampires come to drain you of your energy mentally, verbally, emotionally, to put you on low vibration and leave you stuck in the dark, to blind you so that you can't see your way to the light. I feel like I'm preaching here. The Two of Pentacles, the time has come to seek balance and stop juggling and stop allowing other motherfuckers to juggle you, whether it's family, friends, co-workers. Read between the fine lines, read between the fine print before you sign any motherfucking thing and put your signature on any motherfucking thing. Read the fine print and get you some backup. Make sure you have a witness and a lawyer present. Don't sign a motherfucking thing without researching and getting you the proper lawyer that you need. I don't give a fuck if it's divorce, child support, whatever the fuck, spousal support, getting a new job, leaving a job. Cover your motherfucking tracks. Because some of you are manifesting. But also be careful because you got other people that's trying to manifest you as well because they see you on this new path. So Spirit is telling you choose wisely. This has been your reading, Virgos. I hope you was able to get something from it. Again, please do not feel as though I'm judging you, I'm disrespecting you, I'm stepping on toes, none of that shit. Because this is my motherfucking story, my testimony. I can relate to all this shit. Been there, done that, and did that. I'm grown. I'm old as hell. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grandmother, babe. My kids are all grown. My oldest child will be 37 years old in 2 weeks. And my baby, I want to say she's 31. You understand what I'm saying? Then I got like a, 35, 33. I got 5 kids. All my kids is in their 30s. And now I got like 9, 10 grandchildren. So I've been there. Trust me, I have. So I'm not gonna tell you shit wrong, sweetheart. I've been on this earth 57 years. Okay, surviving, getting by, just like everybody else. Been there, done that, and did that. So 57 years on this motherfucking earth. And I knock on wood that I don't look like none of the bullshit that I went through in my life because I could write a motherfucking book and slice each motherfucking chapter. You understand what I'm saying? Been married, divorced, widow, all that shit. So I ain't gonna lie about a motherfucking thing and I ain't trying to hide shit. You feel me? So with that being said, Virgo, I love you guys. If you want me to give out one more card before we leave, because I'm getting ready to shut this shit down. Because like I said, that was a reading because message that was coming from your spirit ancestor. So I don't know who need to receive it. But that was a message from your ancestor. Let's see. What's the message? What's the last message that you need? Then I'm shutting this shit down. Yeah. With age comes a wisdom, the mature woman. Some of you are focused on your occupation. You could be thinking about choosing a different path. Something is coming in from distant horizon. And some of you, like I said, feeling like you're a prisoner in your own home, or you could have somebody who's locked up and now somebody's reaping what they sow and they're kicking themselves in the ass because they fucked around and did you wrong. So some of you can got, you got somebody who's locked up and they feeling like no communication. They haven't heard from you because they sent back hoping that you're going to call them, run behind them, checking on them. They haven't gotten a letter from you. Somebody's locked up. Somebody could be trying to write you. They don't have your new address and they're wondering why they haven't heard back. Somebody don't have your phone number. They feel like they don't have nobody. Somebody is locked up without any family support whatsoever, and they hurt because they feel like, well, goddamn, I got brothers, I got sisters, I got cousins, I got nieces, and nephews, and ain't nobody helping me, and I'm sitting here behind bars, and I can't. Nobody's coming to see about me, and I'm starving, I'm hungry, I'm thirsty. And then some of you dealt with somebody who this is how they treated you, and this is how they had you feeling, all emotionally fucked up and wounded, and now they're kicking themselves in the ass. And some of you are dealing with somebody who feels privileged. You're welcome. I know that reading was deep, sweetheart. That reading was very deep. I felt it too. Let's see. I don't like it when too many cards want to fly out. Yeah, somebody's in despair. I can't make that shit up. I can't make it up, sweetheart. Some of you are needing to carry pyrite. Carry some pyrite crystals. I can't make it up. Yeah, the pathway. Justice is being served. Seek the light. The pathway is yours. All right, you guys, I am out of here. Okay, you're on a spiritual journey. I can't make it up. Yeah, I cannot make it up, sweetheart. I can't. All right, you guys, that message was for somebody, all right? Feel like I'm preaching. Okay, you guys, I love you. God bless. Thank you for supporting the channel. That's Dina. Merry Christmas, girl. Where the hell have you been? Glad to see you here, Dina. It's been a long damn time, girl. Glad to see you here. Trinity, God bless everybody who came in on the chats. God bless everybody who was here, even the people that sit in the back, the cross watchers. And like I said, we will be seeking new moderators to add to the moderator family. So if you are a day one subscriber and you've been here and you are following, you would wish to join the moderator family, please feel free to get in the comment section and let me know if you wish to be a moderator and join our family. And thank you for the super chat, whoever gave that super chat. And I apologize if I didn't call you out on it. Okay. So with that being said, God bless. I'm out.